How to connect the Apple Watch Ultra 3 to your phone for the first time. Once you turn it on, and to turn it on, if it's off, you just need to hold this black button for a few seconds and it turns on automatically. And now this appears. If you don't understand the language, just tap the bottom right and all the languages will appear here and you can choose whichever one you want. In this case, I'm going to set it up in English, which appears right here. And here you have to select your region, the country you are currently in. And here it simply tells you to open the Apple Watch app on your iPhone and start the pairing process. But if you don't want this, if you suddenly say that the app isn't working for you or something similar, you just go to the start, you have it there, and what you do is take your iPhone and leave it very close. You just put it there. And once you put it next to it, look, pair appears right away. You hit continue, and that's when it starts pairing. So just leave them like that, one next to the other, and that's it. It says here that they want to see notifications, so go ahead and accept it. And here it asks if you want to set it up for yourself or for a family member. In this case, for ourselves, so we tap on that. It says here to take the phone and record the screen to focus it right there. Simply, when it's green, let's wait a few seconds for it to load, and that's it. It says here that there's an update. We tap update now, and it says connecting your Apple Watch. This may take a moment. And remember, always leave them like that, side by side. It doesn't need to be super close, but it should be there, a few centimeters away. If this setup doesn't work for you, remember that you can do it the other way, which is by installing the Apple Watch app first, coming here and tapping Start Pairing. But the easiest way is always just by bringing your iPhone close to the Apple Watch, and with that, it will start setting itself up as you've seen. This is just a matter of patience, waiting a few seconds for it to finish updating, for it to finish loading everything the Apple Watch has, for all the information to finish pairing, and then we'll be able to use it. So let's wait a few minutes, like it says here, and once we have it, we'll continue. The screen has changed now, it's connected, but it's checking if there's any other update, so it can be on the most recent operating system possible. Here, for example, there's this one, and it says it's 2.4 gigabytes, so we'll have to wait for that. So once we're here, it tells us that there's an update. If we want to, we just tap download on the watch, but remember, it must be charging at that moment, like it says here, so it can receive the update. Otherwise, it won't start updating. That's why it's just sitting there loading. But if you don't want to update it, you just tap OK here. It's going to tell us there's an update here, but in our case, we're not going to use it. We're going to tap skip the update and continue, which basically means skipping the update. And now we can set up the Apple Watch and start configuring everything.